everyone, and welcome to TWF Friday Night Smackdown. I am Michael Cole, here with Trini Kwan and with Wade Barrett. And today on Friday Night Smackdown, we got Jesus the Healer, or Jesus the Freer, Jesus the Son of God here. Well, Jesus says, I know my birthday Yule doesn't come up until next month. And I know me and Holy Fella Nicholas have been showing up so far. And I do want to say one thing here, well, I got a lot of things to say, is that peace and love be with all of my children, all my sons and daughters. Since God so loved the world, he brought us his only son, me, and so who shall die, but who believe in him shall not only die, but have forever life. Now, a lot of folks over the years have taken that to mean only those who believe in me, those who worship me, and those who love me. But it also means everyone, all mankind and all womankind, for those who believe in me and those who do not believe in me. Now, some folks will say, well, Jesus, if Yule is about your birth, and it is, why can't you be around? Why is it that the Christendom folk can't have you around? Answer, other folks from other worships and folks who do other holidays around this time get either angry or upset or sad that either their worship is not being onlooked or their holiday is not being onlooked. And since a lot of them do not believe in me and hold their own beliefs, they don't want me around. So that's why it's alright for Holy Fellow Nicholas to be around, because he is folklore, where I'm a fellow of worship. And that's how it became the way it been. Even when I first came to Earth, there were folks who either loved me, worshipped me, and onlooked me. Those who knew that I was outstanding and that I was the Son of God. Then there were those who just hated me, wanted nothing to do with me. And as it was, anyone who follows me and anyone who follows my teachings and believes in me will also have, sadly, the same kind of hate. But I do not hate anyone. When I yielded my life up, when God had me yield my life up, and when God had me yield my life up, and I yielded my life up, and through my death and through any blood, all those sins were taken on, cleaned away, and everyone got their stead in heaven. Everyone had love and forgiveness, but now everyone had their sins cleaned away and their stead in heaven. Only through me can one get to God. There was no other way. So that's how I see it. Well, here comes Chon Chi now coming to ring, Michael Cole said. What's he going to say? I don't know, Trini Kwan said, but I hope it's going to be good. Chon Chi with Jesus the Healer, Jesus the Freer, Jesus the Son of God, Wade Barrett said. We're making yesteryear here in the TWF. Jesus, I know that you are the Son of God. And I do take you on as my Lord and my Freer and my Healer and my Teacher. And I know that only through you, Jesus, can one get to God. And since God so loved the world, he gave us his only Son, you, who, those who believe in him shall not die but have forever life. But not only for those, but for all mankind and all womankind, who had their sins taken and cleaned away, so all need go to heaven and have their stead in heaven. Well, thank you, Chon Chi. And I want you to forgive me, Jesus, and God too, for what I'm about to do is wrestling. And I know wrestling and fighting is wrong, and I know that even though you would know that this is not true wrestling, you would still see that there was something wrong in it. So whatever the things that I'm about to do in this match or in this fight, I want forgiveness for it. Well, you are forgiven for it. You are forgiven for all your sins you have made before you were born, and you have been forgiven for every sin you have made since then. Shang-Chi, I wish you good luck. And I also tell you, sometimes fighting and wrestling is not the answer. That sometimes one must forgive those who have wronged them. Since you would forgive those who wronged you, since you would want them to forgive you. And I know it's not smooth. Alright, Shang-Chi says, I know it's not smooth. And yes, I do forgive you, but I don't forget. You see, we have the guessing day, and last Sunday on Power or Survivor Series or Living Saga, we, King Kong, Keith Lee, and Sheamus O'Shaughnessy, and along with Mia Ying, we put an end to the guessing day and their bullshit taking over the TWF. You see, they came in like the NWO, like DX, like the Nexus, like the Ace and Aids, the New Blood, the New Breed, Retribution, whatever the English word for it is, Judgment Day, Guessing Day, all the same. Came in, thought they were going to overtake the TWF, thought they had all the answers, thought they had run and lead over everything, and at the end of the day, did not. So, I hear, Finn Balor, you want to have another match with me because in your mind you think it was a fluke. You don't think that I beat Dennis Rodman. You can't believe I beat Dennis Rodman. Well, Tai Chi, I do think it's nothing more than a lie. And how dare you say the guessing day is done? How dare you say that Aleister Black and Dennis Rodman and myself and Rhea Ripley, how dare you say that the guessing day is over? And how dare you say we're like all those other teams that came and went? You think you're so bold? You think you're fearless? Yeah, I do. And for once, why don't you be bold, Finn Balor, and fight your own fights instead of having others fight for you? Well, that's what I believe. Hey, I can keep Dennis Rodman and Aleister Black and Rhea Ripley as long as you keep King Kong, Sheamus O'Shaughnessy, and Keith Lee and Mia Ying off my back. You better uphold your word. Meaning, well, we need to get a fight lord in the ring now, Michael Cole says. And can Finn Balor be trusted? Can any oath that Finn Balor makes, any word he gives, can it be trusted? Michael Cole says. Well, we hope so, Trini Khan said. I hope somewhere Finn Balor still has some thought of onlook, even though it might be small, and he hasn't cared about what others thought in a long time. But I hope he keeps his word and keeps his oath, Trini Khan says. Yeah, Wade Barrett said, Finn Balor's all about no longer cares what anyone thinks of him, doesn't care about onlook, so I would not be struck if the guessing day showed up here today. This is for the TWF Allegheny Earlham winnings. First, he is Finn Balor. He is one half of the guessing day, Finn Balor. And he is the TWF Allegheny Earldom fighter, Tai Chi. Deaning. And Tai Chi starting right away. Starting right away with Finn Balor, Michael Cole said. Don't forget the guessing day put out Hulk Hogan, the Hulk, and Thor. They were not so lucky when it came to King Kong and Tai Chi and Keith Lee and Sheamus O'Shaughnessy and Mia Ying. They couldn't have an answer for them. And don't forget about CM Punk. He's the other follower of the guessing day. Or is he? Michael Cole said. And Tai Chi slipping Finn Balor on his back with his fighting staff, Michael Cole says. You're right about that, Michael Cole. The guessing day did put out the Hulk and Hulk Hogan and 4. They did start their fights with those fellows. They started their fight with Keith Lee, Sheamus, O'Shawn, King Kong, and Tai Chi, and Mia Ying. I don't know if CM Punk is a follower or of them or not. Oh no, well, if he is, he doesn't last very long. He hasn't really worked very well. Unless he's the leader, CM Punk never is a team player. Wade Barrett says. So he might be the one that ends up bringing down the guessing day. You never know. He did it to the Nexus. He kicked me out of the Nexus. He did it to the New Breed. Wade Barrett says. So you think CM Punk isn't really with the guessing day? Michael Cole says. Is that what you're telling me? Tai Chi's coming up right now. Michael Cole said, oh! Trini Kwan said, I hope you're right about that. 13-16. And now, Finn Balor is about to become the Allegheny Earldom fighter, Michael Cole says. We'll see, Trini Kwan said, if that happens or not. Wade Barrett said, we'll see if the guessing day keeps out of it or not. Oh, down went Finn Balor, but Tai Chi. Oh no, here comes Dennis Rodman showing up. Here is Aleister Black showing up. We knew these folks were going to show up. They can't keep themselves anyone's business. Well, Keith Lee just took care of King Kong. Took care of Dennis Rodman. King Kong got Aleister Black. And now Aleister Black is now out. And Sheamus O'Shaughnessy is coming over. And Rhea Ripley's like, you're not going to do nothing to me. I'm a woman. And that's where Mia Ying comes in. Mia Ying just clotheslined down Rhea Ripley. I don't know if you can see it with you. Yeah. And now Rhea Ripley's out. And now Tai Chi is going to get from the top rope, Michael Cole says. He's going to beat him. He'll still keep the TWF Allegheny Earldom winnings, Michael Cole said. That's good for Tai Chi, Trini Kwan said. Not good for the guessing day. Not good at all, Wade Barrett says. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner. Here is your winner. And still the TWF Allegheny Earldom fighter, Tai Chi. Now Tai Chi is still the TWF Allegheny Earldom fighter here in the TWF. You know, by beating Finn Balor. Well, there's CM Punk. Oh, CM Punk just go to sleep, did Tai Chi. Oh no, this is not good. And Aleister Black just did. Oh, well, I mean, and Finn Balor just did the end to him. So it looks like at the end of the day, Aleister Black, looks like at the end of the day, Finn Balor, Aleister Black, Dennis Rodman, Rhea Ripley, and CM Punk are still at the guessing day. So I guess that I would guess that the hang-up between these fellows is not over, Michael Cole said, but still going on. Yeah, we should be thankful, Trini Kwan said, that they didn't seek to take out Tai Chi like they did to the Hulk and Hulk Hogan and 4, Trini Kwan says. we don't have any truth to back up what happened to Hulk Hogan and the Hulk and Four. We can't say if it was a guessing day or not. Wade Barrett says you didn't see them do it. Well, I know one thing. Gene Okerlund now, Michael Cole says, going to be talking with Tai Chi now. Alright, Michael Cole, I'm going to be talking with Tai Chi. It seems Tai Chi, you and King Kong and Sheamus O'Shaughnessy and Keith Lee and Mia Ying still have a hang up with the guessing day. Yeah, it seems to be that way, Gene Okerlund. I mean, we thought we were done with them. We did. I mean, we have no truth to back up if they put out the Hulk and Hulk Hogan in 4. But we do know what they seek to do to us. And CM Punk, well, we all know sooner or later CM Punk is going to take over the leadership of the guessing day. And even when that happens, we're still going to have shit to deal with. You see, we thought CM Punk wasn't with the guessing day, but I guess I was wrong. And the hang up is still going on. So I guess we got to get more folks to help back us up. And wherever the Hulk and Hulk Hogan and 4 are at, I hope they can hear us, because we do need help taking out the guessing day. You know, they've been irksome to all of us in some time. So that's the way they want to play it. I guess Finn Balor isn't a man of onlook, because he broke his oath when Aleister Black and Dennis Rodman, Rhea Ripley, and CM Punk showed up. But then one will say, Gene Okerlund said, that King Kong and Sheamus O'Shaughnessy and Keith Lee and Mia Ying showed up. Yeah, right. But who's the one worse? He's going to guilt me and say I broke my oath, or I didn't keep my word. But I didn't ask any of them to show up. They did because they thought it was the right thing to do. Finn Balor's folks showed up because they got no on-look, Gene Okerlund. So where do you think that Hulk Hogan and Hulk and 4 will hear you and team up with you again? Well, if the guessing day was guilty of putting out Hulk Hogan and 4 and the Hulk, then I would most likely think that they will team up with us. Or if we cannot, we're going to have to seek one other man to help us out, to even it out, whoever that might be. Well, that's my talk with Tai Chi. Back to you, Michael Cole. Well, thank you, Gene Okerlund, for talking with Tai Chi here today on Friday Night Smackdown. And it is all the time I got here for Friday Night Smackdown. I am Michael Cole for Trini Kwan and Wade Barrett. We hope you liked Friday Night Smackdown, and we'll see you tomorrow for Rampage or Ram Through.